Hey everybody, Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some UnderRail, shall we? Well, here we are in Core City, and we've got a little business to take care of here. We could do the expedition, but that seems too tough. What we're trying to do is meet Gorski in the bar. So let's do that. Additionally, while we're here, we're looking for some shops, some better equipment, upgrades, things of that nature. Now, I can't quite read what this says. Free drones? I don't know. I don't know if I'm reading that right. Okay. So, we're going to go up here, and this is not the right way in any sense. Where am I? It's still considered... Huh. It's still considered a core city, but it's like the sewer or something. I probably need to go up the ladder, or the elevator. Or these steps. Anything but what I just did. Here's a motioner, whatever that means. I got motion sickness. I bet you do. Okay, so these are all... Is this some kind of like cult or drug thing? Hobos and motioners, yep. It looks bad. Okay. Let's just keep going up the steps. What do we got here? Commoners. Barrels. Boy, I have no idea where I am. Gangster? No. Zoner? Alright. So there's zoners and there's motioners. Don't make any sudden moves. I don't think I will. Alright, I'm gonna save it. Lockpicking in a locker, but there's no red hand on it. Let's do it. Alright. Let's see what you got. Aww. Man, somebody went to all the trouble to lock this gate and stow this locker between these two propane storage containers, and it was empty. That's a shame. Alright, electronic lock, power box. Okay. Oh boy. That guy was not happy that we turned off his power. Blanket. What are you all about? Yes. Yes, you got him. Got who? Anyway. Let's see. Locked. Keycard required. Alright. Boy. I feel like this is not an easy place to map. I took a wrong turn. Oh. Hey, look at that. There's the train. I guess if I wanted to take the train instead of the boat. That's nice. Okay. There's a sniper. Good to see you here. I've got the lock picking for sure. Alright, and... well, I'll take a bandage pretty much every day of the week. Where am I? What is this giant door? I mean, look at this door. It's on these huge hinges. Boy. I really want to keep people out. Okay. Sentinels. Don't mind me, I'm just looking through the trash. I found an oddity. Core City plans. Old and damaged Core City plans. Mostly illegible. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take some experience. Even if it means that guy is going to look down on me for digging through the trash. Ooh, another oddity. I think Kay was talking about this. That there's just oddities all over the place. Bi-Core Technology Catalog Fragment. Couple of torn pages and illustrations from the technology catalog of the old Bi-Core. This was obviously not meant to be a blueprint of their technology, but rather a commercial showcase. Alright. Commercial showcase. We'll take a look at it. Is this the bar? Please say it is. It looks like a bar, but maybe not. Here's Mo. Let's face it, people need to eat, otherwise they die, right? So what are you waiting for? Do you know anything about John the Beautiful? Do I? If he continues with his food for information thing going, I'll be rolling in Charons with the rest of the fat rats in Core City. Bless him. I want him to live forever. No, really, bless him. Okay. Can I ask you some directions? I don't see why not. Where can I find some merchants? Take the main elevator and go to the level above this one. Okay. Is there a doctor? Take the elevator to the level above. Okay, great. It's all there. Should I avoid anything or anyone? Avoid drop zone, lowlifes, gangsters, and who knows what else lives there. Sewers, too, are a no-no, but why would anyone go there in the first place is beyond me, he laughs. Looking for work. Work, you say? I'm not offering jobs at my stall, but if that's what you're asking. But no, seriously, maybe JKK, Cortec, or Praetorian Security are looking for someone. Who runs this place? Core City is run by the oligarchs. Two of them used to work for Bi-Core before it got zoned out, while the third one is a businessman from afar. They own nearly everything in Core City. Well, you could say they don't exactly own Drop Zone, which is sort of, how should I say, ignored not just by the oligarchs, but by pretty much everyone else. I don't think even the Faceless would want to go there, he laughs. Alright. Let's barter. He wants me to buy food. Fine. What kind of food do you have? I mean, the bacon and cheese sandwich sounds delicious, and it gives you maximum health by 20. Pretty good. Let me just see if there's anything else. Like if there's some kind of food that helps your psi attacks. Man, this is terrible. For psi, anyway. Other pie is pretty good. Alright. How much for this? 210. Boy, this food is so expensive. Good God. What are you talking about? Oh, he won't even buy that much food from me. No, I'm gonna split this. I can't buy this many. Alright, I can do that, but that's pretty, even that is expensive. Alright, let's hit the elevator. Upper Middle. I mean, the arena sounds cool, but let's hit this level. Middle level. Merchants, Arena, Gauntlet, Hardcore City Bar. That's everything I need. The bar and the merchants. I pretty much came here for the merchants, but I'll also see what's going on with Gorski. Shortest Missionary. What are you? With Chort's guidance, Institute Chort is opening. Is open. Yeah, I bet it is. Alright. Alright, let's see what they got here. Are we at the shops yet, or what? This says electronics. What is this? Who's... Mikola. Before you is an older man rummaging through some boxes. He tries to speak to you, but as soon as he opens his mouth, a violent cough takes control of his body and shakes it like a rag doll, while he's forced to lean forward and let out a few torturous coughs that sound like he swallowed a bag full of razors. Jeez. You stand and watch him, feeling a sympathetic choking sensation in your throat, as if you're the one enduring such abuse. Wow, that's awful. Are you okay? Is there something I can do to help you? With red face and eyes full of tears, he finally responds, "It is not as bad as it sounds. Just lovely. Don't mind me. I'll be fine, I guess. Anyway, the store is closed. I'm just going through some junk here. Drats. What do you sell here, and when will you be open?" This used to... cough, cough. Just lovely. Anyway, this used to be a mechanical store. Here you could buy components, get your devices and other machinery fixed, and coughs. Again, you get the idea. When will it open? The way things currently are, probably never, which is a shame if you ask coughs, if you ask me. I have more questions, if you don't mind. Dr. Incompetent is the name. I don't mind. I'm Mikola Young. 20 years, that's how long the store has been open. Seems like yesterday. But why are you closed for good? One word. Well, just lovely. One word. Oligarchy. Those fat rats have destroyed all my hard and honest work. My business was flourishing before they turned their sights on me. See, they even got me sick. How and why did they destroy your business? They are control freaks, that's why. They're paranoid, all three of them. Everything that ever came out of their filthy mouths is pure gibberish. Like, for example, they tell us they care about us citizens, and that they will protect us. And then you see the zoners rotting away and not one of them blinks. The new laws, taxes, yeah, all for our well-being. And the faceless? No comment on how that was handled. As for me, I never belonged to them. They couldn't own me. That's what doomed me. If I'm not with them, I'm against them. And it doesn't matter if you're in their way now or not. If you'll ever even be, they want to make sure they've got everything under control. What a load of gibberish. Okay, you can imagine the rest of the story, but I'm tired of talking about this, and it makes me coughs. I'll be leaving you. Take care. Alright. So he's ruined. That's awful. Let's see if the electronics shop has anything. Skinny body, large head. These are the first things that come to your mind after looking at this man. His aging skin is covered by simple, modest clothes, which are only an ornamented metal bracelet on his right hand standing out. Modest, too, is his smile, after which he speaks with a light, relaxed voice. I welcome you to my store, traveler. Halem is my name, and I am at your service. That's a nice bracelet. Where'd you get it? He touches the bracelet, smiling, and then displays it for you to see. It is a wide metal bracelet with engravings resembling some sort of writing. It is also heavily ornamented with different and interesting shapes. It is a gift from my wife. The writing is in a language that is likely foreign to you, but it has a special meaning to us. It has the same color as Charon's. Is it made of super steel? Yes, it was made in foundry years ago. They have furnaces there that can melt Charon's, or at least had back then, when my wife was ordering the bracelet to be made. Actually, I think it was about that time they were making the 2 snake statues for Praetorian Security Headquarters. Yes, I remember she told me she saw them there, unfinished. Interesting. What you got? Alright, so this is my man for, psionics, materials, and shields, I suppose. So he has a temporal. Man, everybody has a temporal modulator. It's like, well, I don't use that. Okay. This isn't bad. Let's see, what will he buy from me? Plasma, supercharged lithium, fusion. Nah. Alright, I mean, it's good to keep this guy in mind, but I don't need it right now. Let's see, what else you got here? The general store. Uh-huh. And there's the arena. Hey, look, it's Jack Quicksilver. Good to see him again. I told you we'd meet again, Dr. Incompetent. You look well enough. Listen, I'd love to chat, but I'm waiting for someone important. I'll catch you later. Hey, I'm important, buddy. Alright, here's Gorge. Stairs up. Man, it's really hard to see what's what. Like, where's the bar? Is that the bar? Here's the weapons store, anyway. See if I have anything. You guys want to buy anything? You see a boulder of a man encased in metal armor as he's inspecting an assault rifle. His eye is peering into the gun's chamber through the open ejection port, but an instant after you come into the store, it shifts to you. He lowers the rifle, closing the bolt simultaneously before setting it aside and greeting you with a mean face and a corresponding voice. Greetings, gunslinger. Need guns to exterminate your enemies? Need explosives to demolish anything that stands in your way? Need bullets to fuel your murderous urges, or perhaps you need armor to protect your weak flesh from harm? If your answer is yes to any of these questions, you've come to the right place. I'm looking for Terry and Laura Baker. Have you seen them? Never heard of them, and if I never heard of them, then they aren't hardcore. Fact. Hence, I can't help you. Wow, Oscar. Alright. What you got? I actually don't have any firearms. I cleaned out my inventory. He's got some really, really heavy armor, though. It's kind of ridiculous. Let's see. Any good blueprints? I mean, I guess trying to make my own metal armor isn't a bad idea, but... Ooh! How to make a TNT charge. That seems good. Oh, is this the place I can buy a jackhammer, or is that in the foundry? Let me look. Let's see. That's all I really have. That's great to trade. Yeah, let's do that. What about gear? Let me see about... Oh, tools. He has some TNT, which I pretty much always like to have, but he doesn't seem to have the hammer. Let's learn this and go into crafting. And then just check on... how to make this TNT. You need a cardboard container, 5 TNT, and a digital timer. Okay. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. Nope, don't do that. Okay, let's go to the general store, see what they've got in here. Derica, a middle-aged woman, smiles at you as soon as you enter the store. Her voice is bright and expressive, with constant but never too distracting changes in pitch and rhythm. Not surprisingly, her gesticulation matches the playfulness of her voice, sometimes even surpassing it, which often makes you wonder if she's going to slam her arm against a desk or knock something over. However, nothing of the sort happens in your presence. Ah, customer, come in, I'm Derica, the owner of this little store. It might be little, but the selection of available items is huge, so take your pick. I'm looking for Terry and Laura Baker. Have you seen them? Husband and wife? Yeah, I remember them being here recently. Well, relatively recently, just before the big earthquake. Yeah, that's when it was. They often visit my little store to pick up some items for your station. I like them. They're nice people. I don't know what happened to them after they left, though. I think I saw them around the city a few times because the train stopped for some time, but after them, no, I haven't seen them. That's all I can tell you. Interesting. So they're in the city? Let's see what you got. Do you have anything fantastic? You have TNT as well. You have bear traps, which I'm actually interested in. Or wait, no, I have 12. Okay, great. You have the good lockpicks. I always try to buy those if I can. Fishing rod, nice. TNT, alright. What are you looking to buy? What can I sell you? Food? Boy. She's no doubt general, though. She's got, like, some guns, some throwables, some healing items. It's cool. Alright, I'll take it. Great. Thank you very much. Okay. We're doing very well with lockpicks. And now we know that maybe they were wandering around this town and then they got lost. Now, is this is the Hardcore City Bar. Okay, there's a huge line of text right there. So maybe Gorski is upstairs. I don't know why, but maybe he is. I'm going to save it. Gorski, where did you go? Here's Ethan. I don't know who you are. You're not here. Odd. Alright, let's ask around for the man. What's in here? It is locked. Well, good. What's on the shelf? Anything? Yeah! Core City plans. Oh man, take everything. They got free shelves? Great. Whatever, take it all. I'll load up on stuff like that. No problem. Alright. Let me ask Gene where Gorski is. You walk toward the buff barkeeper, but somewhere along the way a mug flies before your eyes from left to right and collides with some poor squeezer's head. The blow sends the fellow to the floor, face first, while everybody around him laughs at his misfortune, including the barkeeper. You finally approach him and he yells at you, as that seems to be the only way to be heard in this place. Welcome to Hardcore City Bar, the place for the most hardcore meat to have a drink. I haven't seen you before. I'm Gene, the owner, and this here's my beautiful wife, Harriet. Name your poison, mate. Interesting. I'm looking for Terry and Laura Baker. Have you seen them? Absolutely, I know the two. They visited the bar numerous times. The problem is I can't exactly remember when was the last time they were here. Around the time the big earthquake happened? He takes a moment to think. Yes, that's right. The earthquake stopped all UnderRail express traffic, and many were unable to leave the city. The bar was packed then. Not that I'm complaining, mate. It was hardcore. Nevertheless, I remember seeing them at the bar during that time. He turns to Harriet. Right, love? What? Oh, the Bakers? Yes, they were here at that time. There you go. Anything else you can tell me? No, that's pretty much all of it. Can I ask you anything else? Where's Gorski? He leans forward and speaks in a whisper. Absolutely. Take this key here and use it at the back entrance. It's just around the corner. Out and around the corner to the north. Continue. He winks, then laughs and continues talking. That's a very good joke. Very funny. What can you tell me about the Black Sea? I know as much as everyone else. Pirates, serpents, mysterious stuff. Ooh. I figure if you really want to learn more about it, go talk to the ferryman. Yeah, I know. They like coloring their stories with all kinds of hardcore superstitions, but there's a lot of truth to what they say. That's my advice to you, mate. Have you heard of Aegis Incorporated? Absolutely, mate. Ever since they showed up at the docks, everyone's been asking about them. They're one of the largest private security sector companies from North UnderRail and have been around for quite a few years, actually. I was once considering hiring them to protect my wife while we were on a trip to North UnderRail. I reckon when the northern wimps see one of our beautiful southern girls... Oh, stop, you. Anyway, the Aegis guys mean hardcore business and they have a dominating record, so... I didn't mean you should actually stop, Gene. I just said it. Oh, yeah. Why do Northerners need a security company when they have UnderRail Protectorate? Well, they need someone to protect them when they come here. You know how dangerous this place is, and not just because of the local gangs and such, but free drones, too. It did say free drones. They like taking hostages and exchanging them for their own captured comrades. Protectorate can't babysit everyone, so the wealthy merchants and fat rats here hire these security companies to escort them. Even though there's a lot more Protectorate in the south, these folks still need private security. Now, what's currently going on is they've been hired for some kind of an expedition to the Black Sea, so they've brought pretty much everything they got, mate. That's hardcore business. Let's change the subject. Goodbye. Alright. So I'm going to save it and go look around the corner. I guess to the north is what he said, so this is as north as it gets. And then we use the key and we're going here. And there's a zone rat. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. This is like we're right behind where Gorski would be. Alright, we'll go up the ladder. And there he is. Sneaky. He was about to take a sip from a glass filled with some viscous blood-red liquid, but upon seeing you, he puts it down. Sure took your sweet time getting here. What have you been doing? Sightseeing? Actually, forget it. Don't have time to listen to your stories. We've got work to do here. I want to investigate that invested vault in GMS. Are you derailed? I'm not having that door open for one more second. Come on, it's an opportunity. Alright, he says the same thing. Let's talk to him again then. So what's going on? Why are you holed up here? Those pompous gits, the oligarchs, think they can cut me off from what's happening. I came here to stand against the faceless, and yet they told me in no uncertain terms to pack up and leave. None of your business, they said. Since when is Core City none of my business? I dominated these streets back when they were still nothing but Bicor henchmen. I bet Protectorate has something to do with this. They're trying to get established here. I can smell it. Well, if they think I'm just going to sit on my hands and let the Protectorate pigs and the faceless freaks run around the UnderRail, they have another thing coming. We're going to get a foothold in this city no matter what. That's why I rounded up these boys and girls here, Dr. Incompetent. Meet the Zone Rats and their leader, Sneaky. Hey, Sneaky, this is Dr. Incomp, the guy I've been telling you about. He makes things happen. Eh? Good to hear. Sneaky and her fine street fighters have decided to throw their lot in for this endeavor. So what's the plan? There are two things that we could use your help with. With the Zone Rats on our side, we have enough manpower to make our presence known when the time comes. However, they are not that well equipped, and if it comes to direct conflict with the Protectorate or the Faceless, I'm afraid we would easily be outgunned. I have an idea of how we can get a hold of some energy shields that will help us stay alive on the streets. And then there's the matter of that misplaced tunneler that we could make use of if we manage to recover it before anyone else. Okay. So how do we get the shields? Recently, the Protectorate managed to negotiate a lease for one of the biggest warehouses in the docks. We have reason to believe that they've been hoarding weapons, ammunition, and all sorts of other goodies there. We found out from a fairly reliable source that they recently received a package of high-end energy shields. If you could infiltrate the warehouse and nab those shield emitters, that would both strengthen our position and weaken the protectorates. Sneaky has more details on how you might be able to pull this off. There's this oaf Bob. He's a protectorate soldier, security guard, or whatever they call themselves, since they're not officially allowed to have soldiers in Core City. He's also a regular in the bar. Last night he was drinking himself silly with that gauntlet girl and, per usual, blabbing about this and that. I don't usually pay much attention to him, but this time he actually said something interesting. He mentioned that shipment of shield emitters and how they are supposedly top-quality stuff that they're not allowed to use yet, which is good, though, as it probably means they're still stored together somewhere in the warehouse. The fool got so drunk that he couldn't turn up for his shift today. He rented the room here at the bar to sober up. This has happened before, so it won't be unusual to his compatriots that he is missing. You can use this to your advantage. Strike the useless oaf down and procure his armor and security pass. While I don't know if this will allow you to enter freely into the warehouse, it might still help once you're inside, as long as you don't attract too much attention. No simple task, huh? But very much worth doing, so you up for it? Yeah, sure. That's the spirit. You should speak to Sneaky before you head out. She has some info you'll probably find useful, okay? Let me just check my gear. I do have the Rat Hound regalia on me, right? And so I could switch to this to get even more stealthy, but honestly my stealth is really good. Alright, let's talk to Sneaky. Do you know a man called John the Beautiful? She crosses her arms and responds after a pause. Why would you ask me that? I don't know. He told me he hangs around the bar, so I guess you might have met him before. We used to spend time together. Yes? He's a nice man. We had some fun. He liked doing certain things the complicated way, though, and he's obsessed with eating. I mean, really. He used to drive me mad. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night to the sounds of munching. He would just look at me and keep munching on. That's when I said to myself, enough is enough. But he was sweet otherwise, I suppose. We had some fun. Whoa, okay. I have some questions about the mission. Where do I find Bob? He's still in one of the rooms here in the bar. You should try stealing his armor, but I'd suggest zoning him out entirely. If he wakes up and notices they're gone, he might raise an alarm. We don't want that. How do I get into the warehouse? You could try posing as Bob, but that might be too risky. Even if you manage to pass the gates, you'll probably be questioned why you didn't show up for your shift again. There might be another way into the warehouse aside from the main gate, though. I took a peek at some of the old city plans. There seems to be a direct, uninterrupted ventilation connection from the dock's main utility room to the warehouse's lower level. Getting inside this room, now that will probably be a problem in itself. Try finding the dock's superintendent. See if he can be bribed to give you access. Touché. And lastly, you could always try entering through the port itself. If you got a jet ski or some other kind of vessel, I don't. The port's behind the warehouse and is a completely separate section, unconnected with the main docks. Now, going through there should be your last option, though, as security's pretty tight and all traffic's highly regulated. They know exactly which vessels should be moving in and out of there and at what time, so no one's yet managed to fool them or their pipe-working scanners. Alright. Thanks so much. Later, Southgater. Alright. That's right, I'm a Southgater. Okay. So I'm going to go down, and I can maybe open this door from the inside. Ah, it's locked both ways, huh? Alright, fine. And let's just go back around here. Oh, there's John the Beautiful right there. I've got some food for him. Actually, I sold some of my food, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I could give him the Rat Hound barbecue, though. Maybe he'd like that. Let's go up the steps. And let's go up again. I'm going to save the game. And we have to figure out which one is the guy's room. Oh, wait, who's this? Bob. Oh, there he is. Oops. Let's sneak right by him. He won't even know what hit him. Oh my gosh. I was gonna try to just steal from him, but now he's punching me. Okay. Well. Let me load it. Let me see if there's another way through this. Maybe if I just talk to him. Oh, no, if I talk to him, he fights me. Alright, let me see if I can sneak by him and go to his locker. Let me slow it way down. I almost got it. Alright, he's fighting me. Okay, fine. It's gonna be really cold, buddy. You're actually kind of tough. Here. Wait, let me pre-med and hit you with this. Oh, he resisted the stun. What a sneaky guy. Alright. Oh, he's coming at me. He used a bunch of drugs. What was that? Uh-oh, everybody wants to take part in this. It's getting ugly. Alright, let me load it. Let me try to come in and close the door. Alright, good. Now the door is closed. And I won initiative this time. Alright. So let me see if I can frighten him. Yeah, okay, good. So he's afraid. And let's just freeze him. And freeze him. And pre-med. And then freeze him. So he should be really, really slow. Yeah, he has like no movement points, maybe 20. Please don't zone me out. I know. I'm sorry, buddy. But I gotta get into the warehouse. Alright, Bob. Okay, so we got Bob's card. We got his coins. And, ooh, he had some nice... This is how he was hitting me for so much damage. He had this nice weapons. Alright, and then we got his footlocker. Yeah, let's take everything. Perfect. And let's just walk out like nothing happened. We'll just close the door. Alright, so, you know, I don't like murdering people in cold blood. But this is for the good of Southgate Station, I suppose. I couldn't steal from him. It didn't look like there was another way. I guess what I could do is I could try to bribe the dock worker. You know what? Let me load it. I can easily take that guy at any time. So instead of fighting him, let me just consider bribing the dock worker first instead of just killing that guy, because I don't like to murder if I can avoid it. So let me just put the map open and leave myself a note right here. Bribe dock worker to get into vent shaft for warehouse. Alright. And so that's my plan. And we'll pick up on that next time. Everyone, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an excellent evening or day, and I'll check you guys in the next episode of Let's Play UnderRail. Take care.